The most important lesson when you're fighting fascism and seeing authoritarians rise is to not be silent. The natural tendency due to the fear and the propaganda machine is for all of us to lower our eyes, lower our heads, mind our business, and not cause trouble. We need to do the exact opposite thing. It becomes critical for us to not obey in advance. That is the number one lesson in combating tyrants and fascists. In fact, it is the first chapter of Tim Snyder's book, On Tyranny. Do not obey in advance. In fact, Snyder notes that most of the power of authoritarianism is freely given. In times like these, individuals think ahead about what more repressive government will want and then offer themselves up without being asked. A citizen who adapts in this way is teaching power what it can do. We are not in the business of teaching government what it can and can't do. We tell them what they are allowed to do. Government exists because of the consent of the governed, and we, the governed, do not consent to being ground into dust, which is what this administration seeks to do. You may think that just targeting the migrants or the so-called illegal immigrants is going to keep you safe. That is just the tip of the spear. And eventually that spear is going to be turned to you. And when no one else is left to defend you, you're going to be in the same place that those migrants are. So from day one, it becomes critical for us not to obey in advance. We must hold the line. We must defend everyone that does not have the privileges that we do. That is our duty as citizens of this country. It is no longer left versus right. We of the 90% against the 1%. If we fail to execute on this, we are all left in exile.